How's it going, Dad? It's me and Hannah. For those of you I haven't met before, I'm Zach Bromert, Bob's son, and this is our baby girl Hannah, who's 7 weeks old. And just wanted to send you a quick congratulations and thank you from the Bromert family out here in Portland, Oregon. We're proud of you. But I know this is a roast, so I figured I'd chime in with just a couple of anecdotal stories that keep us laughing over the years. I wrote down a couple things. The first thing was, how do you roast a guy who's, got more names than anybody else? I know a couple of them being the Duke or Colonel or RJ, but of course, most notably, Bob. And as he was lovingly known by all my friends and parents and all his co-workers. Bob was a very interesting father to have as you grew up, and he kept us laughing, to say the least. A couple things I remember is he was one of the most popular local antique dealers growing up. He had a knack for collecting things, and he built up a pretty big accumulation of stuff at our house. It just goes to show you that someone else's trash is another's treasure, and Bob found a lot of that over the years, most of which we're still digging through. The second thing is I know most teachers in the state of Florida probably have a pension program, but Bob's idea of a 401k was robbing his children's piggy banks, which he definitely stole thousands of dollars from Megan and I over the years, which she will attest to. But classic Bob, he's paid it forward and given most of that back to his grandchildren. So thank you, Bob. He's also known. He's actually set a bunch of Florida state records for chopping more wood in a state whose average temperature is 85 degrees than most people do in Alaska. So that's kind of amazing. Just a fun-filled fact that you might want to know. Bob is also a very adventurous spirit and loved road trips. I think we drove so many miles that the odometer stopped on most of the cars that we had. So Bob loves road trips, and very interesting ones. For a guy who's known for safety, he threw that out the window a lot of times, i.e., his 10-year-old daughter riding in the back of a Ford Ranger for about 1,200 miles, not in any kind of seatbelt, when there was about -2 out. So that was kind of awesome. And half the time we were praying that our car was going to make it to its destination. But a couple things that Bob was known for, on a different note, is his support of his children's sporting careers, which paid off, of course, and I know he knew this would be so he'd get a free education so he wouldn't have to fork out the bill. But Bob went with Liz to just about every track meet, soccer game, football game, literally on the planet. And a couple things Bob was known for is he was a professional orange slicer, and he coupled that with Capri Suns and Bellevue Warrior power towels, of which he stole from the school, to keep us cool during our games. So definitely want to thank Bob for that. He was also known, he was an extraordinaire at the concession stands, and he was raising money to fund our trips. He was one of the only parents that mixed alcohol into the concession stand and the beer stews, which Sister Kirsten did find out about eventually. He also was known to siphon off a little bit of money from the gate. No one quite knows where that stuff went. And another thing that I was raised on for sure around sports was Special Olympics. So Bob was great when I was younger, really getting us out and about with the kids, doing a lot of volunteering, and he was always one to make you laugh in awkward situations and make everybody feel comfortable. So, Dad, it was our our roast for you from the Bromerts. We love you. Congratulations on your 30 plus years in the education system and working 2 jobs at the dog track as well. We love you, and we look forward to sharing the next stage of your life with your family out here. And we look forward to spending a lot of time with you. We love you. Drink a few beers for us, and I'll be with Bo Jackson tomorrow, so be sure to tell him hi. And Katie and Hannah and Andrew, just want to say congratulations, and we love you, and best of luck. All right, cheers.